Okay, one of the fun things about this is, again, I just recently had been listening to some of the patches on my new Fractal audio and how much they can nail some of the early Van Halen stuff and the old Plexi stuff, and it's just so much fun to do that. So when I saw this recently, I said it's time to maybe add a couple of things to the DVD on the Van Halen. Again, that was a long time ago. I've always loved the tone that he got on those first few albums. Back when he was using the Marshall, the old Marshall, with turning the Variac down to give a lower voltage rating, which mainly he did, I think, to lower the volume, to set the volume, because he had to have the volume cranked. So to get the volume he wanted on stage, he would use a Variac and it would kind of lower. It also would mush it up a little bit to get the tone that he wanted. And the tone that he had on those early, that early Plexi was just incredible. And it always have been, people have been chasing that for years. But just to have a little bit semblance of that, it's fun. And so this one, I'm the One, is a good lick to do too. And it's not on the DVD, but I just thought... that lick right there is, again, it's hammering on the A string. It's in the key of A. So you want to do your A, open A string. Just get a ride on that, and then you're alternating between the A note on the D string on the 7th fret and the A note and the G note on the 5th fret on the D string. Those two, and alternating between, and then, so you're doing it, and alternate to the low C on the A string, so it's, he does a quick little run on most of his live stuff there. Right up to that A note, so it's just... And then you can shift right up here to the 17th fret and do it starting on the G string. Down to the 7th. Here we go. And then the main riff, then the next riff is where he starts a. So that's just a bend on the G string, straight. Same G to the A note on the D string. Quick pull out. And then one of his common things, if you're playing in the key of A, is to, on the E note, the fifth, bend that way high. A little tap thing you can. Which he could do because of those early, the high end that he had, that harmonics that were jumping off the fret on that plexi that was just cranked all the way. You can basically do harmonics, false harmonics all the way up and down. And then your heart, that's E, G, A notes. And then you switch to the G string and you come down one fret till you're doing the C, D, E notes. And then you can do the same thing on the lower two string. All right, and then in the verse part, he walks down from starts on an A chord all the way to 12th fret, and half steps all the way down to D. Do a little harmonics there. And then start on the B note and walk down to the E. So that starts on the 14th fret and half step down. Okay, now the second time he does that, he starts again on the B, only he walks down just to the F. And then from the F, he does the C to D. And that's the verse part of the chorus. So it goes from the B, F to C. So that's a cool lick to have. I'm the one. That's a great one to have too.